Good evening, Mahaganadhipataye. Yes. Good evening, children. No response. Why? No messages. Hello. Oh. I'm not able to see the messages. Good evening. I can't see your messages. Why? Good evening. Good evening, Darsh. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay, good. Now okay. Good evening. Good evening. Nice. Is ace a number card or a face card? It is neither number card nor face card. Ace is neither number card nor face card, Moksha. Ace is ace only. Okay, na? Okay. Just I want to give you how to read in these 10 days. So what are the chapters that you have to prepare? When to prepare, when to start the question papers. Good evening, Madhumati garu. Actually what we have to do in the beginning days, that planning I will give you. And not only that, chapter wise important questions also I will try to tell you to prepare. Okay, na? So every day, even morning, tomorrow morning 10 o'clock also from the school I will take the class. Morning 10 o'clock. So don't forget to join. We will discuss important questions from each and every chapter. Okay, na? Right. Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. See, don't be relaxed. Don't be relaxed. Okay. రిలాక్స్ అవ్వద్దు. 10 days వచ్చినాయి కదా, ఏం పర్వాలేదులే, పిచ్చి పిచ్చి వేషాలు వేయమాకండి. యాజ్ ఫార్ యాజ్ మై నాలెడ్జ్, సోషల్ పేపర్, సైన్స్ పేపర్, దే ఆర్ bit tough. I didn't see Ritvik Singhal. Tulsi is there. Tejal, I didn't see Tejal. Are you there? I think science is a lengthy paper, not much numericals. Is that right, children? And social objective type questions are difficult. Is that right? Yeah. So what you have to do, you have to be cautious. You have to be cautious for mathematics. I don't know where he will tight the screws. Either in objective questions or case study questions, or surely 5 to 6 marks. It will be tough. Okay, now you have to prepare. Okay. Today is 28 children. Okay. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 days. These 5 days is for NCERT textbook. Those who want to get more than 70 marks, they need to prepare R.S. Agarwal also in all these days. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. R.S. Agarwal as well as NCERT textbook, including examples, including optional exercises. If you are much confidence on this, then go to R.S. Agarwal. Don't try to solve answers, sample papers first 5 days. Make your basics, means the concept tough. Okay na? కంగారు పడిపోయి క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ కి వెళ్ళొద్దు. ఫస్ట్ ఎన్సీఆర్టీ కంప్లీట్ చేయండి. ఎన్సీఆర్టీ. నెక్స్ట్ ఆర్ఎస్ అగర్వాల్. నాట్ ఎవ్రీవన్. Those who want to get above 70 out of 80, they need to do this for the first 5 days. Okay. Sir, we are very much confident about NCERT textbook, sir. No need to do again. Atla evarna unnara? Is there anyone like that? Sir, we are very much confident on NCERT. No need to prepare. Atla evarna unnara? Nana? So you have to prepare that one. NCERT. Next, R.S. Agarwal. Right. In preparation, start today night after this class. You have to start with the trigonometry. 2 topics in NCERT. So, our 2 topics NCERT lo complete aithe gaani padukodu. Understood, children? Complete trigonometry 2 topics from NCERT today night. Is that understood, children? Whether it will take 1 or 2 or 12 o'clock, I don't bother about the time. Complete trigonometry 2 topics. Introduction to trigonometry and applications of trigonometry today itself. Today only. NCERT. Okay na? Next. Tomorrow morning. Whole day. Algebra. 4 topics are there. What are 4 topics? Polynomial, pair of linear equation 2 variable, quadratic equations, and arithmetic progression. These 4 topics tomorrow. What is the time? Up to 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Let it be 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. You have to complete all. You have to complete all the 4 topics from NCERT. Is that understood, children? Today evening, after this class, you have to complete trigonometry. Applications of trigonometry and introduction to geometry. Introduction to trigonometry. Tomorrow, from let it be 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, whatever it may be. From then to 6 p.m. Note cheskondi. Complete algebra. Complete algebra. 4 topics. Okay na? Yes. And tomorrow evening, geometry. Complete geometry from NCERT, then sleep. That means by tomorrow evening you have to complete 8 topics from NCERT. Is that okay for you or anything difficult in that? Children, is that okay? By tomorrow evening, when you are going to bed, you have to be confident enough of completing all these 8 topics. 8 topics. 2 trigonometry, 2 geometry, and 4 algebra topics. వీటన్నిటిలోనూ కొంచెం లెంగ్తీ టాపిక్ ఏంటంటే అర్థమెటిక్ ప్రోగ్రెషన్. అర్థమెటిక్ ప్రోగ్రెషన్ కొంచెం లెంగ్తీ, మిగతావన్నీ చిన్నవే కదా. ఇస్ దట్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్ చిల్డ్రన్? అర్థమెటిక్ ప్రోగ్రెషన్. అలాగే జామెట్రీ కొంచెం లెంగ్తీ. అందుకనే జామెట్రీ ఐ గేవ్ ఫ్రమ్ 6 to 10 or 12, whatever it may be. Either 6 to 10 or 12, whatever it may be, you have to complete geometry by tomorrow evening. Both the topics, similarity of triangles as well as circles, you have to complete tomorrow. Okay, evening from 6 to 10 or 6 to 12, whatever it may be. And from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, you have to complete 4 algebra topics. One is polynomial, damn easy. Quadratic equations, easy. Area of linear equation, 2 variable, that is also easy. Arithmetic progression, easy, but it will take some time. Okay na? So you have to complete. So 8 topics by tomorrow evening. And tomorrow evening means first. Now second, have you noted down or not, children? Have you noted down or not? Now I am telling about second. Don't go to tuitions. Tuitions కి వెళ్ళొద్దు. ఒకవేళ వెళ్ళినా ఓన్లీ డౌట్స్ క్లారిఫికేషన్. డోంట్ వేస్ట్ టైం ఓవర్ దేర్. టైం కిల్ చేసుకోమాకండి. మీరు చేయాల్సింది చాలా ఉంది. ఓకే, డోంట్ వేస్ట్ టైం ఓవర్ దేర్. అండర్స్టూడ్? రైట్. నౌ సెకండ్ ఏం చేయాలి? సెకండ్ మార్నింగ్ go ahead with mensuration 2 topics. అవి చిన్నవే. mensuration 2 topics. సో అక్కడికి 10 అయినాయి. And mensuration 2 topics, coordinate geometry and real numbers. సో అక్కడికి 4. సో ఈవినింగ్ 5 లోపు 4 అవ్వాలి. సో 8 plus 4 12. And evening 6 to 10, probability and statistics. Second kalla by second you have to complete your NCERT textbook. అంటే మీరు ఎన్ని సెషన్స్ కూర్చోవాలి రోజుకి 2 సెషన్స్ 3 సెషన్స్ కూర్చోవాలి. మార్నింగ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ ఈవినింగ్. ఎవ్రీ సెషన్ 2 topics అవ్వాలి. Today evening 2 topics, tomorrow morning 2, tomorrow evening, tomorrow afternoon 2, evening 2, and night 2. Tomorrow 8 topics you have to complete. 8, not 6 topics. Yeah, 6. algebra 4 and geometry 2. And day after tomorrow 6 topics. Okay na? So by second evening 8 o'clock you have to say that sir we have completed all the topics except statistics and probability. And day after tomorrow after my class you have to complete statistics and probability. This is the timetable for NCERT. Okay, second వరకు మరి థర్డ్ ఫోర్త్ ఫిఫ్త్ ఏం చేయాలో నేను సెకండ్ ఈవినింగ్ చెప్తాను. థర్డ్ ఫోర్త్ ఫిఫ్త్ ఏం చేయాలో ఐ టెల్ యూ ఇన్ ఆన్ సెకండ్ ఈవినింగ్. ఓకేనా? Now take out first topic, children. First topic number system or real numbers, whatever it may be. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to complete the textbook problems. Exercise only, you have only two exercises. So what are the important problems in that? Problems related to LCM into HCF is equal to A into B. And real life problems you have to prepare. LCM, HCF, is equal to LCM into HCF is equal to A into B. That is what you have to. These problems basing on this relation. Alage LCM, HCF, real life problems. You can find those in RSI. Okay na? Right. Next, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 4. Prove that this is a composite number. ఈసారి ఖచ్చితంగా ఈ బోర్డ్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో రావచ్చు ఇలాంటి మోడల్. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 4. ఓకేనా? Prove that it is a composite number. Okay. Next one, either this or this. Prove that 6 power n never ends with 0 for any n belongs to natural numbers. Either this problem or this problem, one among those two will be there in the question paper for 2 marks. Okay, and problems on LCM and HCF, it will be there in 3 marks. Either this one or irrationality proof. 90% irrationality proof ఉంటుంది ఖచ్చితంగా. 90% or 10% real life problems on LCM or HCF ఉంటాయి. ఓకేనా? This is what you have to prepare in exercise chapter 1. Right. Irrationality proofs ఉన్నాయి కదా. Prove that 2 plus 3 root 5 is irrational. Okay. Children, ఇది మీరు kindly go through the question properly. Okay. If question was like this, given root 5 is irrational, then prove that 2 plus 3 root 5 is irrational. If the question is like this, no need to prove root 5 is irrational. Directly let us assume 2 plus 3 root 3 root 5 is a rational number. You can take this one. Okay. Then 3 root 5 is equal to a by b minus 2. 3 root 5 is equal to a minus 2b by b. Root 5 is a minus 2b by 3b. Up to here you have to do. Then we know a minus 2b by 3b is a rational number. Given root 5 is irrational, so an irrational number is equal to rational number. That is what we got at the end, but which is not true. So this situation arises due to our incorrect assumption that 2 plus 3 root 5 is rational, so it is not rational, it is irrational. అని చెప్తే సరిపోతుంది సింపుల్ గా. Then when root 5 is, when it is given root 5 is irrational and we have to prove 2 plus 3 root 5 is irrational. Okay. Suppose if it was not given, if it was not given, the question is like this: prove that 2 plus 3 root 5 is irrational. Then you have to give proof for root 5 irrationality compulsorily. Okay na? And after proving root 5 is irrational, then what you have to write? Root 5 is irrational, so 3 root 5 is also irrational, because the product of rational and irrational is always irrational. Then if 3 root 5 is irrational, then 2 plus 3 root 5 is also irrational. The sum of rational and irrational is irrational. Ani statements rasi complete cheyochu. Is that understood, children? అలాగే 6 power n, చాలా మందికి 6 power n, prove that 6 power n is means 6 power n never ends with 0 అని చెప్పాలి. రైట్. ఎలా ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి దీనికి? ఫస్ట్ టేక్ అవుట్ ద ప్రైమ్ ఫ్యాక్టరైజేషన్ ఆఫ్ 6. ఓకే, 2 into 3. Okay, right. In order to understand better, consider a number ending with 0. Consider a number ending with 0. 20. What is the prime factorization of 20? 2 into 5. Okay. Consider another number 30. What is the prime factorization of 30? 2 into 3 into 5. So with this what we can understand? See, a number which ends with 0, 2 and 5 both must be there in its prime factorization. Any number that ends with 0, 2 and 5 must be there, both must be there in its prime factorization. But here, if you see, in the case of 6, the prime factorization is 2 into 3. That means 5 is not there in its prime factorization. That means whatever value you take in the place of n, okay, whatever value you take in the place of n, 6 power n never ends with 0. The reason is the prime factorization of 6 contains only 2 but not 5. Is that understood, children? Alright. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ చాలా మంది తప్పు రాశారు. కాంపోజిట్ నెంబర్ ఎట్లా రాస్తారు? ఎవరైనా చెప్తారా? కాంపోజిట్ నెంబర్ ఎలా ప్రూవ్ చేస్తాం? How can we prove that 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 4 is a composite number? Anyone? First try to understand what is a composite number. Try to understand what is a composite number. A number which is having more than 2 factors is called a composite number. A number which is having more than 2 factors is called a composite number. Okay. Now, there is two more points that you have to understood. What is that? First point. For every number, 1 is its factor. 1 is a factor of for every number. 1 is a factor of for every number. Next, the number itself is a factor to it. The number itself is a factor to it. That means every number is having two factors. One is 1, the other one is itself. Okay. Now, take 4 common over here. What is remaining? 3 into 2 into 1 plus 1. If you take 4 common there, okay, what is remaining? 3 into 2 into 1 plus 1. That means 4 is one factor and this one is another factor. Okay. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. So the given number is having 4 factors, means more than 2 factors. Okay. That means it is a composite number. In that way, you can give the answer. Is that understood, children? అయితే కొంతమంది ఏం చేశారంటే దీన్ని సింప్లిఫై చేసేసారు. 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24, 24 plus 4 28, and factors of 28 1 2 4 7 14 28 రాసి since it is having more than 2 factors it is a composite number అని రాశారు. అది కూడా కరెక్టే, కాకపోతే టైం వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది కదా. ఓకేనా? So that is what you have to understand. So in the first chapter these are the models. In the real life problems on LCM and HCF RS అగర్వాల్లో ఉంటాయి. జాగ్రత్తగా మీరు చూసి ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ యూక్లిడ్ డివిజన్ అల్గారిథం రిలేటెడ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ చేయక్కర్లేదు. రిమైండర్ అనే మాట వస్తే చేయక్కర్లేదు. అర్థమవుతుందా? లీవ్స్ రిమైండర్ అని అట్లా మాట వస్తే మీరు చేయక్కర్లేదు. అవి యూక్లిడ్ డివిజన్ అల్గారిథం మీద ఉంటాయి. ఓకేనా? సో హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ నో ఫండమెంటల్ థియరమ్ ఆఫ్ అర్థమెటిక్స్? Fundamental theorem of arithmetics. Anyone knows it or not? Children, fundamental theorem of arithmetics తెలుసా తెలీదా? Yeah. Fundamental theorem of arithmetics అంటే చెప్తా, క్లియర్ బాగా అర్థమై చెప్తా చూడండి. నేను ఒక నంబర్ ఇచ్చాను, ఇది సమ్ 124 అదే ఒక నంబర్ ఇచ్చాను. దీన్ని I told you to factorize it. I gave it to Ritvik Singhal. Ritvik Singhal, you do the prime factorization for this. Do prime factorization for this and tell me what is the prime factorization of 124. Do prime factorization of 124. Anyone? Two into 31, right? 2 square into 31. Let it be 121, 130 అన్నావా కాసేపు. ఇది బాగా అర్థం కావాలి అంటే కొంచెం మనం డిఫరెంట్ నంబర్ తీసుకో. I'll go ahead with 150. I'll go ahead with 150. What is the prime factorization of 150? Prime factorization of 150. Okay. Right. 150. చివరిలో 0 ఉంది కాబట్టి I'll go ahead with 5. 5 3s are 0. 5 6 are 3 2s, 2 1s, 5 square into 3 into 2 అని చెప్పాను. వెంటనే తులసివర్ధన్ అన్నాడు, సార్ ఐ స్టార్ట్ విత్ 2 సార్ అన్నాడు. తులసి అన్నాడు, he says, sir you have started with 5 na, I'll start with 2. Let me see whether I'll get the same prime factorization or different one. He started with 2. 2 sevens are 14, 2 5s. 5 negati, 5 ones are 5 5s. 5 3s. 3 ones. So what he got? For this what he got? 2 into 5 square into 3. He got that. Immediately Moksha, she started with 3. She started doing prime factorization with 3. And what she got? 3 5s, 0. 5 10s. No. I'll go with 2. 2 25s. Now 5. 5. Now what she got? 3 into 2 into 5 square. So can I say Moksha, Tulasi and myself, we have done in a different way. I started with 5, Tulasi Vardhan started with 2 and Moksha started with 3. But if you see the answer, whether it is same or different, answer is same or different. Same number, prime factorization of 150, I started with 5. Tulsi Vardhan started with 2 division. And Moksha started division with 3. We got the different, we got same answer or different answer? Same answer. So with this what we can conclude? Children? The prime factorization of any composite number is unique. The prime factorization of any composite number is unique, except the order of the primes may differ. Except the order of the primes may differ. Naagem vachindi 5 square into 3 into 2 vachindi. That is what I got. What Tulasi got? 2 into 5 square into 3. And what Moksha got? 3 into 2 into 5 square. Order of the primes changes, but we got the same answer. This is what fundamental theorem of arithmetics. Understood, children? The prime factorization of any composite number is unique. The prime factorization of a composite number is unique, except the order of the prime may differ. This is what we call fundamental theorem of arithmetics. Okay, you may get one bit on this. Okay. Real life problems మర్చిపోమాకండి. Don't miss real life problems basing on LCM and HCF. ఒకవేళ irrationality proof ఇవ్వకూడదు అనుకుంటే, if he feels that irrationality proof is giving every year, then he will go ahead with real life situation problems from LCM and HCF. Understood, children? నాకు తెలిసి 99.9% irrationality proof ఇస్తారు. ఓకేనా? So this is what you have to prepare. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Situational problems are real life situation problems. Basing on LCM and HCF, you have to prepare thoroughly from R.S. Agarwal. Understood, children? Ritvik Singhal, by second evening or by second night, you have to complete NCERT textbook. Every day you have to sit. Every day you have to sit 3 sessions. Morning session, afternoon session, evening session. 3 sessions. And in every session you have to complete 2 chapters. Good, good. Then go ahead with RS Agarwal. If it is also done, go ahead with R.D. Sharma objectives. R.D. Sharma objectives, Ritvik. Objectives. Find the least number which when divided type problems will they comes. Adhe cheppanu kada. Leaving remainder problems raw. Sir, how about the sum you gave? What is that? Pre-board to la sum. Try to complete objective questions from RS Agarwal also. All objective questions from RS Agarwal. You can find what do you call it as reasoning questions also. What do you call that? Assertion and reason questions also in RS Agarwal. Okay na? So completion of RS Agarwal means including objective type questions. Okay. Find the smallest number which when divided by 28 and 32 leaves remainder no. Moksha no. Next, polynomials. Polynomials, you have to prepare first finding zeros from graph. Finding zeros from graph. One model. Okay. Suppose not only finding zeros, finding the polynomial using the graph. That is also you have to prepare. I will give you one question, see here. See. So a graph is given like this. And find the polynomial of the graph given below. That is the question. Can anyone say the answer? For this graph, and we know that this is a parabola, and its algebraic form is a quadratic polynomial. Is that right, children? It's a parabola. Okay. And its algebraic form is a quadratic polynomial. How to find out the quadratic polynomial? Yeah. Here the x coordinates we need to consider as the zeros of the polynomial. X coordinates we need to consider the zeros as the zeros of the polynomial. So alpha is -1, beta is 4. Alpha is -1, beta is 4. Now, when we know alpha, beta, how to find out the polynomial? When we know alpha, beta, how to find out the polynomial? Anyone? You forgot the formulas. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Okay. Or directly you can take this one as x plus 1 and this one as x minus 4 and multiply. If you don't know that, use this one. X square minus 1 plus 4 into x minus 1 into 4. So x square minus 3x minus 4 is the quadratic polynomial. Okay, na? And whose graph is this one? Okay. Alage. What is the very important question or oftenly asked question? Frequently, not oftenly, frequently asked question from this chapter. Can anyone say? What is the frequently asked question from this chapter? Find the zeros of the polynomial. Yes, very good. Find the zeros of the polynomial and verify the relation between zeros and the coefficients. Okay. But this question they may ask like this. I'll tell you, see the models. This is normal one. They'll give you a polynomial like this, a normal one. Okay. Next, they may ask like this also. Find the zeros and verify the relation between zeros and coefficients. They may ask like this also. Find the zeros of x square minus 15 and verify the relation between zeros and coefficients. And they may ask like this also. Understood, children? They can ask a quadratic polynomial like this also. First one is general, finding the zeros and verify the relation between zeros and coefficients. See the second one, 2x square plus 3x. 2x square plus 3x. Can anyone say what are the zeros of this one? What are the zeros of 2x square plus 3x? One zero is 0, the other one is minus 3 by 2. Now, what are the zeros of this polynomial? Zeros of this polynomial? Plus or minus root 15. Plus or minus root 15, not root 15. Plus or minus root 15. So there also you have to verify the relation between zeros and coefficients. Verify the relation between zeros and coefficients. And what about this one? If it was given like this, find the zeros of this polynomial and verify the relation between zeros and coefficients. Then take LCM. X square minus 1 by x is equal to 6. X square minus 1 is equal to 6x. X square minus 6x minus 1 is equal to 0. Just నేను ఏదో ఇచ్చాను అంటే ఈ ప్రాబ్లంకి రాదులేండి. జస్ట్ Yeah, discriminant you can apply. Discriminant also you can apply, no problem. Okay, na? Actually, the polynomial కాదు, quadratic equation. మీరు polynomials లో actually దీని గురించి మాట్లాడకూడదు, కానీ మాట్లాడేసాను. Okay, let it be. But you have to prepare. Okay? And ఇంకా children, you have to by heart these formulas. A plus b whole square is equal to a minus b whole square plus 4ab. A minus b whole square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 4ab. A plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square, the twice of a square plus b square. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is 4ab. A plus b whole cube, a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b, and from this a cube plus b cube is a plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b, or a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. All these formulas you have to recall. Even a cube minus b cube also. A cube minus b cube is first a minus b whole cube. A cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b, and from this a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b whole cube plus 3ab into a minus b. So all these formulas you have to by heart. Why? Why means if you don't know these formulas, you are not able to solve problems basing on zeros, alpha betas. One more is also there. A square plus b square, a plus b whole square minus 2ab, a square plus b square, a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Okay na? You will ask, find the value of alpha square plus beta square, alpha cube plus beta cube, 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square, alpha by beta plus beta by alpha, alpha by beta square plus beta by alpha square. Like that, he can ask many questions on zeros. Okay, so in order to solve all those questions, you have to thorough with all these formulas. Okay na? So polynomials lo meeku edanna koncham typical ga adagali ante they'll go ahead with problems on zeros. Okay na? So if you write it, okay, if you know it, very good. If you don't know it, write it now and try to by heart all these formulas. Okay na? And problems on zeros, alpha betas, you can find in R.T. Sharma more. I'll take the picture and keep it in the group. Okay, then you can do it for practice. Is that okay, children? Problems on zeros you can find in R.T. Sharma more. It's alpha betas. Okay, So that one I'll keep you in the group. And trigonometry, trigonometric values, trigonometric identities, and trigonometric ratios, relation between the ratios, all those formulas you have to by heart today night only, because today your syllabus is trigonometry. For today night, for today's evening session, your syllabus is trigonometry. So if you already completed NCERT trigonometry problems, go ahead with R.S. Agarwal trigonometry problems. Understood, children? 12 1 గంట నాకు తెలియదు, కంప్లీట్ చేసి పడుకోండి. And ask me doubts tomorrow. How many formulas అంటే నానా? sin theta by cos theta, cos theta by sin theta, అట్లా అవన్నీ కూడా చదవాలి. Even that one also you have to read. Ritvik, complete R.S. Agarwal today if you are done with NCERT. Ritvika, if you are done with NCERT, complete R.S. Agarwal, including objective type questions. Is he there or not? Ritvik, don't be in a hurry. In hurry, you will lose marks. I observe that one. How many problems mean? Some formulas means how many formulas are there for exam in trigonometry? Actually, according to the curriculum, we have problems on only this identity. We have problems on only this identity. Okay, na? But I told you all the three. Okay? And proof for this identity is also you have to learn. Proof for this identity is also you have to learn. Okay na? Alage trigonometric values 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. These values also you have to by heart. నేను చాలా మందిని చూశాను, ముందు అర్జెంటుగా టేబుల్ వేసేసుకుంటాడు ఫస్ట్. వేస్ట్ ఆఫ్ టైం. నేను చెప్పింది చెప్పినట్టు ప్రిపేర్ అయితే మీరు ఈ 10 days యూ కెన్ కంప్లీట్ యువర్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఇన్ బై 2.5 hours and half an hour will be there to recheck your answers. అలా కాకుండా నన్ను నమ్మకుండా మీకు నచ్చినట్టు చేసుకుంటే నేనేమి చేయలేను. Understand? If you do, means with my planning, but in what way I'm telling you what you have to do. Okay? In what way you have to do. So that planning I'll give you. For first 2 days plan I gave you now. First 2 days plan. Go ahead with that. And after that 3 days plan I'll give you. Okay? So like that for all 10 days I'll give you some plan. If you want to go to that, means if you go according to that plan, surely you are going to complete your exam paper by 2.5 hours. And half an hour more will be there to complete, to recheck your answers. Is that understood, children? Keeping faith on me is very much important. Okay. So today night what you have to do? Today night what you have to do, children? You need to complete trigonometry from NCERT textbook, both the topics. Both the topics. If you are done with that, go ahead with RS Agrawal, trigonometry only. And tomorrow morning session, polynomials, quadratic equations. Afternoon session, pair of linear equations, arithmetic progression. Evening session, circles, similarity of triangles. So tomorrow 6 topics, and the day after tomorrow 6 topics. So by second evening, your NCERT textbook must be done. So that's all for today. Again we'll meet tomorrow 8 o'clock. Dhanyawad. Thank you very much. Okay, bye.